So is the Toyota Prius a good enough car for photography adventures? Let's find out. Almost forgot that.
Time can never be your trusted friend or your sworn ally. No, it's the harshest mistress of all.
Let's talk about space. Can it contain all of your equipment? Let's see. Yeah, there's room here. Yeah, there's definitely enough space in here. Let's go, Mr. Monkey. But what if you have a lot more than just your camera bag? It's a good question. First, don't ever drive without your seatbelt on. It's not safe and it's illegal. Second, this is my car and I'm not getting paid by anyone for making this video. And third, I know nothing about cars. Yeah, that's right, I said that. So with that in mind, let's get started. So this particular model is the 2016, and so I've had it for over 2 years now. Is it comfortable? Yes. Overall driving experience, it's pretty good, I guess, but I don't have that much experience with other cars. Does it give me any problems? To be honest, not really. But all of this doesn't really matter. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're a photographer and you might want to know if a Toyota Prius is a good fit for your photography adventures. Now, let's say you want to drive from Los Angeles to Nashville. Should you do it? Would you do it? Can you rely on the Prius to take you 2011 miles without having any issues whatsoever? Yeah, you should totally do it, and I've done it twice. One of the really awesome things about a cross-country trip with the Prius is the gas consumption. Because the Prius is a hybrid car, I get usually about 45 to 50 miles per gallon. So on my trip to Nashville, I paid about $300 in gas round trip, and I had no issues at all. You know, of course, photographers don't always want to go and park in paved parking lots or go where most tourists are. So is the Prius good enough for off-road adventures. Very excited. Mr. Monkey is outside checking if the Prius is going to survive. Okay, so now for one of the most important questions. Can you sleep comfortably in the Toyota Prius? Well, you know, at least it's important for me because I don't always love to pitch a tent. Let's check it out. But let me show you how it sleeps. Alright, all set up, ready to go to bed. See, you know, I love nature, obviously, but I don't care much for all the creepy crawlers and everything that could possibly get into my tent. And you know, maybe a bear attack or whatever you can think of. So I prefer to be in the car, and usually, you know, I close the trunk door so nothing gets in. So peaceful. Just kidding, just kidding. The day is still young. We have to get home and, you know, get some conclusions. Man, I'm such a wuss. Let's get going. Well, so far it seems that I've only said good things about the Prius, but I did have a couple of unwanted experiences. One of these experiences is driving the Prius in strong winds. It feels like the car is pushed by the winds a lot easier than other cars. And in those situations, I really find myself squeezing the wheel as if it was the last orange on earth. And all I wished for was a full glass of orange juice. That's a strange analogy. But anyway, the other bad experience is pretty much something that bothers me. So when I go downhill, after a while the Prius will start making sounds like it's trying to gather more power. It's kind of weird, you know how when you go up the hill your car is usually going to make more noise because it's trying to get more power to climb up, right? So the Prius does that, but it also does it similarly when you go downhill. And when you go downhill and you brake, it gives you that sound. So in order for me to resolve that sound, I have to push the gas and gain more speed. So I'm not sure why it happens, because if I remember, it didn't happen to any of the other cars I've driven or any other cars I've been to. So if you have any idea about this particular problem, just hit me up, comment below. I would love to hear what's your thoughts about it. So, is the Toyota Prius a good enough car for your photography adventures? Overall, I think the Toyota Prius is a pretty good car for many photography adventures, especially if you're going on what I call location scouting road trips. It's comfortable, it's reliable, it's more environmentally friendly than other cars. You can sleep and work in it, and it saves you money on gas. There are some drawbacks, of course, like if you really want to go to off-road locations, for example, like strong winds and icy roads, you might want to get a stronger, more reliable car for that. So, as much as I enjoy my Prius, I would definitely want to upgrade one day to a more off-road suitable vehicle, something like a certain Jeep. Hopefully, it's going to be a hybrid, but we'll see, who knows. What do you think, Mr. Monkey? What do you guys think? Did this video help you at all? So, just let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button somewhere below, subscribe. And of course, hit that bell button, just so you'll be notified when I upload next. It's usually once a week. So until the next time, see you on a timeless planet.